Hello guys, it is Jead, and next week on SC26 could be the best week of the game so far. Could be. It all depends on these leaks that we're getting now, with Great to the Games icons coming next week. But also, Path to Glory Team 2 goes out of packs in just a couple of days. And of course, these are live cards at the World Cup. So when do we start buying? Who do we start buying? Who do we start pack grinding? There's so much to talk about on the game with leaked SBCs, leaked players. Of course, that Gauntlet Eto card from the other day that I've still not got. Let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly, safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money-back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. So boys and girls, I hope you are having a fantastic week so far. Who's seen that Mbappe is just 2 goals away from being the World Cup all-time top scorer? And this guy is 27 years old. I watched the France-Senegal game. Really, really good game of football. We'll talk about those France Path to Glory cards later because something very interesting has happened there, but we'll start with talking about what we got yesterday, which was a Path to Glory card, but not a French Path to Glory card. Of course, it was our favourite Aaron Wan-Bissaka. This guy has block, jockey, and rapid, and to be honest, how many fullbacks have had rapid plus on this game? I don't really get it. It's a little bit of a weird kink that EA have got, putting rapid plus on fullbacks. And now look, I'm going to explain something right now, which I think you guys will all agree with. Ready? This SBC, Wan-Bissaka, and the SBC that came the other day because we missed the video, I do apologise, but Schlager are a perfect reason why playstyles need to be removed from this game. Because what do you guys do when you jump on this game, if you're the same as me, or when you watch these videos, if you use me for your daily updates? I do appreciate it. What do? You check the playstyles. Oh, he doesn't have quick step, or he doesn't have press proven, or on Wan-Bissaka more specifically, oh, he doesn't have quick step on a fullback, he's unusable. Do you know what I mean? Like, and even the lengthy thing, I think lengthy should maybe go next year. I'm not sure on that. They could maybe tweak it better, but playstyles, man, every time we see these SBCs, stats don't matter, right? It's the playstyle plus. Wan-Bissaka's got jockey plus, block plus, and rapid plus. Not using him, right? It doesn't matter how cheap it is. I'm not using that card. Hopefully some of you guys are West Ham fans, are Dr. Congo fans, and you can go and do a really fun card and get him in your team. I really, really do hope so. And maybe some of you guys are Austrian and can go and do Schlager. I really do hope. But in terms of playing the game for fun, they're just awful SBCs to get in your team. But at least we did get a better SBC, which was we got the 1 of 3 93 plus UEFA winners and Tots pit back. And this is everyone's favourite gamble SBC right now. It requires 2 Path to Glory cards or Team of the Seasons if you're going to buy them for some reason. An 89 rated squad. And of course, get yourself to the Twitch stream tonight. We'll be opening ours and we'll be getting a 96 Salva parallelogram. 2 right should be joining the team. I've called it here now. But very good SBC. I recommend everyone goes and does that. It costs about 100,000 coins, a little bit less. And with the pack grind, it's free, right? And the day before, again, we missed a video. You guys, I'm sure have seen by now, the upgrades. Does anyone else still think, EA, just make better upgrades? But I guess they are needed for the pack grind. The 5 of 10 is great for getting commons to rares, and you also get the silver packs that are tradable, which is nice. You get a bit of free coins. The 1 of 582 feels a bit pointless. I feel like that's a sidestep from what we already had with the 1 of 383. I believe is what expired. I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a sidestep. Not a massive fan. And the 5 of 10s again, it's fine. You need it for the pack grind, but it's just not massive. Like, no one really cares about it. But I guess that's fine. EA just going to rotate these SBCs all the way until footies, it does seem like. So that is fine. But the actual player SBCs are just nothing really to talk about. The Evos we got, I love 2 things about them. One thing I love about these evolutions is that they are free. These evolutions, we got 2 recent ones at the bottom here. The most recent one we just got was no pain, no gain. EA are leaning in to the pain hype. Big Tim Payne, you guys know the story with him. If you don't, he's gone from the least followed player at the World Cup to like 5 million followers. Not the best player in real life, but then again, neither am I. Look what I'm doing. I'm sat making FIFA videos, so what can I say? But yeah, Tim Payne got the no pain, no gain. I like that they're free, right? The other one we got was Woodsy's Way. They're both free. I do like that. I think free Evos are great for the game. What I don't like, or I guess one more thing I do like, is that they're named after like players in the World Cup. Chris Wood, Tim Payne. They're not just doing like Messi and Ronaldo and Yamal Evos. They're doing pretty cool ones for cards or, people that are kind of, I don't know, funny in real life or, have like real life relevance. But what I don't like is the actual Evo upgrades themselves just feeling kind of meh. Now, there is specific ways to use these cards. Like, for example, use it on a 3 playstyle plus 1 when we're talking about Woodsy's Way, because it gives Enforcer plus and we don't want that. And I can give it my Cavet here and he gets 96 physical, he get 95 shooting. Fantastic. But the rest of his stats stay pretty average. And the other one with no pain, no gain is pretty similar. This is for a fullback who can't be centre back or striker, because Tim Payne is, of course, a fullback. And again, my Frimpong here would get rapid plus, because EA love giving rapid plus to fullbacks. He would get a crazy defending boost. boost, but it's just not massive. Now, it's a free Evo, so that's fine, but it just feels like evolutions on the last two we've had the last 2 days have been a little bit average. I wanted to ask you guys as well, before we talk too much more about Evos, what do you guys think, like an Evo-wise, needs to come to the game for you guys to be even more hyped about Evos? Do you think there needs to be more chains, more 100,000 coin Evos that are really broken? What would you guys want to see that would make you want to jump on the game and just start grinding Evos again? Something I have done that I recommend everyone here watching goes and does is I have built, and you might have done this already, I have built an evolution squad, which I can go and then look at all the players I want to Evo throughout this game, apart from these three at the bottom. I don't know why they're there, but look at all these cards I want to Evo throughout the game, like my Rio and Gamoa, Bombito, and Van der Ven currently Evoing. Yes, Van der Ven, and what? Do something. And then basically go and I can go through all these players, check the actual Evos that are active right now, because there's so many, and go and see what Evos want to do. And it gets even easier, because you guys seen the new squad selector menu is finally here. I actually love this. Little quality of life changes like this for me and what keeps the game ticking, because I can now see the little preview squads of what I'm doing. And if you guys are anything like me and just name your squads copy, because you can't be asked naming them actual things, having little previews and being able to know which one's actual, you know, your actual team is very, very, very nice. We've got copy Evos class 11, but you can see, you can actually see the cards in there. So new squad selector menu is here. That is fantastic. But yeah, I recommend everyone goes and gets an Evo squad like I've got there. But although it's not, you know, yesterday's content, I'm sure so many of you guys watching, if we head over to, I believe it'll be in campaign. I never know where Gauntlet is. I can never find it. Is it in live events? It's in live events. I've been playing this game for like 9 months. I can never find it. Anyway, the Eto card. I want to know, right? Be honest. Just be honest with me, right? This is an open space. We're an open community, right? I think we've got the best community on this game. I think, let's be honest, we do. Who's got the Eto and who can't get him? Who can't even be bothered to get him because it's too hard to get? If you want to see a man suffer like you've never seen a man suffer before, we're going to try and do this Eto Gauntlet card tonight on stream before the England game. And yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. But the card's fantastic, by the way. He's not missing a single playstyle apart from maybe Game Changer. Even pinged. I don't mind not having pinged on a striker. It's just Game Changer, really. Maybe he makes up for it with the Power Shot Plus, but it's a little bit of fun. But the in-games are beautiful. 98 finishing, but mainly 98 reactions and 97 composure. That guy will not miss anything. And 5-star as well. Yeah, you're going to see a man go through absolute torture tonight as we try and win 5 games in a row. I think it's 3 different times for that Eto card. But yeah, who's got Eto? Who doesn't? Who's not even going for him because of how hard EA made the requirements? And I have seen the online discussion right now that Gauntlet should have stayed a really fun game mode, and EA should have instead made this another live event here at the top where Eto was set. Oh, I've got to say Eto. Sorry, guys, pronunciation. But yeah, Eto should have been like a different live event where you have to still win like 3 different games, you know, or tournaments in a row, whatever. But basically the point was that keep Gauntlet really fun, keep Gauntlet casual, keep it so that the Gauntlet rewards are really easy to get, and don't make it so you have to go and do everything, you know, win 3 in a row, or win 5 in a row 3 different times to get this special card. Just make it so that Gauntlet stays fun and Eto's a different live event. And I do understand that, but what do you guys think about that? Do you think Gauntlet should be fun, or do you think Gauntlet should have the absolute best rewards in that are worth playing for? But with that, we are straight onto today's leaks. I didn't want to mess around today because Great to the Game leaks are just bonkers. It's mental, right? There's a lot of things that are not up to what I was hoping when we initially saw the full icon team with Great to the Game leaks, but there's a lot of things that really are. So boys, subscribe if you are hyped for Great to the Game. Subscribe if you're actually happy and excited to pack some of these icons that are going to be in packs. And let's talk about these leaks we've got for Great to the Game. We've got to, of course, start with our 99s of Path to Glory, because I'm sure all you guys are really wondering about what my Florian Wirtz is going to get as a 99. And they give my boy short passing. They must watch the channel, and they're just preying on my downfall. But Musiala got 99 finishing. Absolutely insane boost there. He's like getting 99 curve. He's dead. Alanga 99 crossing, dead. A lot of them, to be honest, are dead. We had some really good boosts early on, and they kind of killed it with a lot of them. I mean, like Jimenez was one of the first ones. He got 99 finishing, which was great. And Pulisic got 99 acceleration, which was great. But there's also been some crap ones like that Robertson 99 slide tackle. I mean, Iran Kunde getting 99 sprint speed is beautiful. My Lee Kangin getting 99 strong long shots is actually okay. But it's just, yeah, it's complete pot luck with these upgrades. We're going to talk about the upgrade path later when it comes to when we're buying these Path to Glory cards and when are they going to start actually getting interesting, right? 99 substats are a little bit dead, so we'll talk about that. But a lot of substats so far, especially my 99 Wirtz, is a little bit underwhelming with that short passing being his 99. But with the first leaks, this is what we've got coming. So far, National Pride cards coming later this week, probably even today. I don't care for any of these cards. Interestingly, Steven Estekukui, if you see behind me, I'm not sure you can see, some of the World Cup figures that are just down there, if you can't see. One of them is Steven Estekukui because he's in the World Cup official figures list this year. Weird, don't know why. But a lot of them cards I'm not too hyped about. I mean, Fofana could be pretty cool. Let me know. Are you guys hyped about any of these cards? It's more for the people who support these nations, I assume, rather than meta itself. And the last leak before we actually jump into these icon squads, we've got Oliveira versus Pedro Porro. Spain, Uruguay. It's going to be a super duper hype game. One of the group of death deaths of the tournament. I wouldn't say it's up there with the France, Senegal, Norway group. But Uruguay against Spain, Pedro Porro fine, Oliveira fine. Don't really care too much about either of the cards, and I'm sure that'll be another showdown SBC that we talk about on this video, or one of these videos, and we skip over it and go straight onto the upgrade gamble SBCs like we always do. But let's jump into it, right? Let's not mess around. We have got Great to the Game leaks. Everything you see on your screen from here on out for Great to the Game is not only official stats, but also makes my pickles tickle. We have got Casillas and Oliver Kahn. There is a clear winner here when it comes to playstyles. It is Casillas with the far reach and the footwork plus. But I think with goalkeepers, it's complete personal preference. You could go and pack like Casillas day one and him be awful in your team. It feels like we've had millions of special card Casillas in this game, so I have no idea what the pack weight and the sort of price on these cards are going to be. But 95 diving, 98 reflexes. You can see that compared to his free card in the season pass, it's basically a +1 with very, very slightly better playstyles. Instead of long ball, they've given rush out. And I really do like rush out as a playstyle. Oh, little bit of a spoiler there. No, I really do like rush out as a playstyle, so maybe that makes them a little bit better. But as you guys know, goalkeepers, let's not linger on them. It's all about personal preference. But that's just the start. And then boom, straight into the official stats, R9 and Dino. Now, you might be thinking, oh gee, we don't care about R9 and Dino. No one's packing these cards. Yeah, I'm not packing them either. We'll do a pack grind at some point during Great to the Game, finally, because it's worth it. What I am going to be doing, though, is getting to 30 million coins, buying both of these cards, putting them both up front, getting 10 wins, because I'm not very good at this game. But Ronaldinho with Inventive, Rapid, Tech, and Finesse. We've got R9 with Finesse, Tech, Low Driven, and Quick Step. They've just tried to make the R9 as OP as possible. Fair play. R9, they've given Tech as, Inventive Plus to make him not as good as R10, they give Inventive to make him not as good as R9, but it's still Ronaldinho. And look at the stats on these cards. Now, these are, of course, the look, don't touch cards of the promo, but don't worry. There are some cards we can actually touch and get our hands on that is still very, very exciting. But this is what everyone's chasing. And if they do Champs Rewards, I'm going to talk about Champs Rewards in a little bit. If they do Champs Rewards, similar to how they've done it for Path to Glory, these cards could be packable. If we have guarantee packs, are they going to be packable? I don't think so. I think it's going to be, one on the market at all times, 10 to 15 million coins. But you never know. You never know with how EA do these icon promos, so we will keep an eye on that. We've got the best defender now in the game in terms of price, hype, and probably just meta as well with this Maldini card. If they change that slide tackle to a quick step, we're probably talking one of the best defenders ever released on a FIFA game, because every year these games just cards get crazier and crazier. But Maldini is coming. Again, another look, don't touch cards, but again, maybe packable when it comes to Champs Awards. We've got Zinedine Zidane, who, yes, has first touch, but you guys know Zidane is just Mr. Aura himself. I mean, a lot of the people who play this game use Zidane and then don't like him because he turns a bit clunky compared to other icons. But boys, it is Zidane. If I can pack this card this week, I am buzzing. He has got 97 passing, 98 dribbling. We've got fullbacks. Now, this is one that's very interesting because we've got a 90... listen to this. A 96 Marcelo with 3 playstyle plus, unless this is an error, but these are official stats from what we understand. So a 96 Marcelo with quick step, I've only been playing this game a couple of years now. Quick step, anticipate, and long ball, 96 rated, but a 95 rated Roberto Carlos has 4 playstyle plus and yet has 0 playstyle plus when it comes to meta. I don't care. I want this Roberto Carlos card in my team at left back, and I will be going on rapid runs down the left wing, into a technical dribble, into a power shot, and if I get fouled, I'll be scoring the free kick instead. But these two cards here, what's really funny is the two left backs are actually shocking when it comes to meta in this game, which just goes to show how bad EA have done the meta when it comes to playstyles, that these two cards won't get in pros teams. But very, very fun cards. They will be very expensive as fullbacks, especially Roberto Carlos, and I am very, very excited to try and pack at least the Marcelo card. Because remember, if all these cards are in packs at once, we could have a situation where none of them are packable. What normally happens is some of these cards are packable. Speaking of cards that will not be packable, these, I think, are two of the best cards in the promo, obviously. But this Bale card, I think we now have the official best card on FC26 has been leaked with Finesse, Quick Step, Rapid, and Incisive, Bale stats. Now, if he loses lengthy, maybe not. But if this card has all of this and they give him that long, lengthy accelerate type, yeah, best card in FC26, and we will be trying him because he will be, 11 to 15 million coins once again. Henry, they've stiffed a little bit. Henry's got first touch and game changer. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just not Bale's level. But again, another two cards similar to Dino and R9. They're a little bit more look, don't touch. We've then got Puskás and Kempes, and now the details with Kempes is that Baby Kempes and Rivellino are coming as SBCs and objectives. Surely has to be SBCs. Would be a little bit weird for them to come as objectives. But expect Kempes and Rivellino to possibly be two of the SBCs, similar to how we had Kaka in Trophy Titans. And then in packs, it'll be Prime Kempes, this exact card here with Incisive, First Touch, Pinged, and Low Driven. Looks fine. Looks nothing ridiculous, but that's just what EA have done to the power curve, that this card looks nothing ridiculous. And then a Puskás card with Finesse, Low Driven, Incisive, and then they've smacked Power Shot. But as always, Puskás has the best shooting now on the entire game, unless there's a card with 99 shooting that I'm missing. But Puskás has 99 shooting with power, finesse, and low driven, and will have pretty much all in games 99. So Puskás now the best finisher in the entire game. Hopefully now with 5-star weak foot, finally they fixed that. But they're all in pack cards. You guys want to know, well, what cards can I actually get? It's great showing me these, special icons. What cards can we get? Well, that is where it comes to SBCs, boys, because the first SBC up, we've got Fri Sun. Now, Fri Sun has very small playstyles, apparently, and fair play to these leakers, man. I just rob their graphics for these videos a lot of the time. But he has low driven, incisive, rapid, and tech, has crazy stats, but as I believe Con pointed out in the comments, Figo never feels great in this game. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but Figo cards, body type does matter in this game. It's sad, but it does matter. So if he's your idol and he has a crap body type, then it's a little bit sad. But Fri Sun never has the best body type. Maybe this card can counteract that because of how good it is, how good the playstyles are, how good the stats are. Could be a 5-star SBC. And that, my friends, should be Friday's SBC and a cracking way to start the Great to the Game promo. But we're not finished there. We've got a Hadji SBC who looks nowhere near as good, but should be crazy, crazy cheap. And we're going to talk about the market in a bit. And I think there could be a little bit of a market crash because we've not had a market crash on the high-end cards in a little while. If we get cards like this Hadji card coming in at under 100,000 coins, which it could do, I don't know, it could do. There could be like a really cheap SBC for the promo, and he has 3 decent playstyle plus, fantastic stats. People will start to replace the low-end Dross in their team, and a card like Figo could make people replace the higher-end cards in their team. Maybe you've done End of an Era Salah, maybe you did Charisma SBC, or maybe on the right wing you are running a Chewinga card, and maybe you would replace that for a Luis Figo. Meta-wise, I don't know, but he looks very, very fun. Hadji looks very, very fun, and those 2 cards, in theory, everyone can get because they're coming as SBCs. Everything you see on this screen now, boys, is official stats. Take a look around this screen. I mean, I will walk you through it. We also got a Johan Cruyff card who looks broken with that 98 dribbling and perfect play style. It's a Bobby Charlton card, which I'm a Liverpool fan, but you know what? I would. I tell you what, I would. Beckenbauer, who looks broken. I mean, Beckenbauer card's never that, normally good on FIFA, but if that card can even play CDM with those stats, 97 defending, 97 physical, I will certainly take a look. And again, just like I keep saying, what if its Champs Rewards have guaranteed Great to the Game player picks similar to how Path to Glory did? I did not save any Champs Rewards because I like to open them on stream like a bit of a gambler. Maybe you guys save some Champs Rewards and you guys are looking like the smart ones because these cards look broken. Even a Toni Kroos with 3 really nice playstyles and really nice stats. Yes, 1 or 2 of you guys will have Evos better than this card. I understand that. But that card is not Toni Kroos and does not have great... Well, it probably does have great playstyles, but it's not Toni Kroos, and that is the main thing. We've also got a Thuram card that looks really, really nice. Once again, EA doing the rapid kink on fullbacks, but Thuram's always broken on this game. A Mateus card with 4 very good playstyle plus. Rapid's a bit strange. Stats are a little bit underwhelming. Starting to look like just regular Evo cards, but 4 playstyle plus is very, very nice nonetheless. And then Alarm and Suka card there. They have to put some fodder in this promo, and it's crazy to me that Alarm card, who's normally so sought after on this game, so you can play CDM, this Alarm card will probably end up being fodder. Just because of how high they've pushed this promo up, it's a Alarm card that's going to be fodder. I mean, Suka will be the real fodder. That card will probably come towards this card, despite how good he could be in-game. And the 2 cards we've missed out there that we've not spoke about all video so far are the 2 absolute goats of midfield, especially if you play a little 4-1-2-1-2 narrow on FC in the past couple of years, is Iniesta and Xavi. Iniesta with finesse, ping, ticky, incisive. Honestly, absolutely mogging the Xavi, who gets press-proven, ticky, incisive, and tech. But Xavi has 97 passing, 97 dribbling, and better defending, and better physical, and just has a little bit less pace and shooting. Choose your fighter when it comes to them 2 cards. But boys, let's say you open Champs Rewards, surely, right? I don't want to jinx it. Surely you get 1 good card. Like, you can't not, right? As long as you get 10, 11 wins in Champs, you have to get 1 good card from this promo. But anyway, let me know, which one are you guys hunting? Are you hunting a Dino, a Bale, an R9, a Charlton, a Cruyff? Now, this is a fantastic opportunity for EA to put an unlimited pack grind because the pack weight on these cards is going to be so hard to get anyway. Just make the pack grind unlimited and we still won't get them. Like, it doesn't matter, right? The Eto card is also fantastic. That is great. Hopefully the SBC cards are fantastic. And overall, boys and girls, let me know what you're thinking of the leaks so far before we talk about market and buying these Path to Glory cards. But I'm very, very hyped. Yeah, they've got me. They've got me. It's a 1-week promo with so many cards in packs. That's not even all the cards leaked. There is so many more to come as maybe SBCs, objectives, maybe more type of like gauntlet live event rewards. I don't know. Maybe some of them in the token store. We've already got cards like Pirlo and Michael Owen sat there waiting for 2,500 tokens, which will be possible as soon as tomorrow morning. So remember, try and get your 2,000 tokens already and try and save any tokens you can ready for tomorrow morning to try and claim them afterwards, because there'll be a lot of people who will get towards 3,000 tokens before Friday 6 p.m. or at Friday 6 p.m. with the new content drop, and you'll be able to go and get yourself, even if you have 2,500, a Pirlo, Michael Owen, Petit, even if you want that Rivaldo card. I doubt anyone's taking the Zanetti. For me, it would probably be Petit. whack him in, maybe at left back, maybe even CDM. There's just so many good cards there. I know a lot of people want that Perlo as well, so let me know. Are you guys saving up for any of those icons, or have you done what I've done and have you drained yourself of all tokens because you spent it on the main event Evo, and it'll take you another couple of weeks to save up for those icons? And just because I know someone will ask before we jump onto market and Path to Glory cards, I don't know where the 500 token Evo is. I don't know when the gold standard is coming back, but I told you, my guess is Friday 6 p.m. content. I think EA meant it like that way the whole time. I think the main event Evo was meant to come on, Friday we just got. The 500 token Evo, the gold standard, will come on this Friday, and that's how EA kind of planned to do it originally, to sort of delay the hype of these Evos. Is that a good thing for the game? No, I kind of wish they just didn't show us them. And then on every Friday, imagine we logged in last Friday and the main event Evo just popped in there. Everyone would go nuts. Everyone would go bonkers. But I think 500 token gold standard Evo will drop on Friday. That's what I'll be going for. I'll be getting 500 tokens for Friday content, and I'm sure it's what a lot of you guys will be going for if you've already took the main event Evo. But if you are taking an icon, let me know. Now let's talk market. Let's talk Path to Glory. Team 2 is nearly going out of packs. I've still got some Team 1 cards in Simeone that I feel like I've been holding for about 13 weeks now. I never hold cards long. I'm sure you guys, if you followed for this year, you'll know that. And some Emi Martinez. So that there is a lazy sale. As always, lazy sell your cards. I've already sold like 5 Martinez. Probably, I don't know if I'm going to get banned or something, but he lazy sells fantastically well at crazy prices. Made like 100 to 200k on him almost by accident. So always lazy sell your cards. As you can see, like I did say the other day, I am genuinely just going to buy these Argentina cards and then wait to buy Team 2 before they go out of packs. And that is very, very soon. I do think that tonight into tomorrow morning is when I'm going to pull the trigger on some of the Team 2 cards. So let's talk about who we're buying and what we could possibly buy them for. I have my eye on some of them. I'm not 100% fixed, but I will walk you through my thoughts on what you guys should be doing right now to make some free coins on FC26, because once again, it is pretty easy. As again, most of these cards dropped in price since the other day. Works down at 2.4, Isaac at 1.7, Inaki Near down at 1, Callum Hoglu down at 500. The only card actually up in price is Emi Martinez. So big win for the boys. He's 140,000 coins. Shout out you if you did buy at 120 or even 125,000 coins. He will probably drop a little bit, maybe to 135 if we get some big pack tonight. Because remember last week was when we got the big like guaranteed Path to Glory pack, and some of the cards did drop in price. But I think Emi Martinez is so rare, probably fine, and I think does really well out of packs. So I'm happy that we hold on to him and no one else. We literally called the one card really that actually did do pretty well. And in Team 1, the cards are a bit all over the place. If you're wondering why the cards are moving the way they are, it is because the upgrades are so average in the group stages. If you look at the group stage upgrades being 99 substats compared to the qualifying being +1, and then mainly the qualifying later on being play styles, 5-star, 5-star, 1 overall, and 99 face stat. Like these upgrades here just clear the group stage ones, and that is why these cards are moving a bit booky, because no one really does care about those 99 substats like we did try and say. It's all about buying the cards that are going to do well in the later rounds, or buying cards to sell it in the hype. And if you did get an Alphonso Davies, this was something we called the other day. Buy cards when they lose or don't win their game, and people then, go and panic sell them. This guy dropped down to 480,000 coins. Now, saying that, I didn't buy any because I got, I was actually one of the guys selling about 520, 530 when they lost, but he went all the way down to 480, and now he's back up at 590. Why is that? Because people realize he's still probably the best left back in the game, and Canada can still very easily get a 99 sub stat by winning, but also qualifying out the group and getting a +1. And if this guy went to a 96, he's probably the best left back in the entire game. 600,000 coins. Just another thing to look out for if cards lose a game and they're probably going to win the next one or do really well. Keep an eye on things like fixtures. Keep an eye on who's got really easy games in round 3 if they've not won a game yet. Just something to keep an eye on. Simeone right now is still sitting at that 100 to 105,000 coin price. And yes, Argentina do play very, very soon. And I'll probably end up holding these cards into the game. I am gambling a little bit. It's Argentina. Are they playing Saudi Arabia? No, I'm thinking of the last World Cup. They're playing Algeria. Argentina could easily not win against Algeria. 100% I understand that. I'm in a nice place where I can take some risk. Again, I'd recommend if you don't like risk, I would sell these cards before they end up playing the games, but I'm still holding my Martinez and Simeone cards. I really do like the Argentina cards and their chances in the World Cup, and especially the actual 2 cards, Martinez and Simeone. But yes, Path to Glory cards, Team 1 are kind of moving up and down with results. De Bruyne 1.1, De Jong 2.7, because those guys flopped their games. My boy Virgil van Dijk's going to flop the World Cup. But no, Path to Glory Team 2, I'm sure we'll buy very, very soon. Keep an eye on the stream tonight, and keep an eye on tomorrow's video as well. I think that's going to be when we're looking at buying these cards, and you might see a video tomorrow from your boy saying we're going all in on Path to Glory cards, because these cards, once again, go out of packs. And yes, Great to the Game is very, very hype, and we could definitely see a bit of a market correction if some of these cards are as easy to pack as they could be. Like, imagine this Xavi and Iniesta and not that hard to pack. You'll definitely see a crash in some of these cards. But what will happen is, if these cards here are pretty rare and they're not packable, you guys knows what happens. If cards are rare and not packable, the last promo, zoop, to the moon. They go to the moon. Why is that? Because everyone thinks they're going to get these cards. They don't end up packing them, so they have to go and buy the Path to Glory cards again. They're live cards. They go up in price. We've seen this all before, right? I've played these games before, if you watch Squid Games, but I think these cards will do very, very well. Just pick obvious cards. We'll talk about it tomorrow, right? Pick cards that are going to do well. Pick cards that are already good in game. Pick cards that have probably lost the game already and can do really well in, the future games, like a Callan Hoglu from Turkey. Still quite like that card at 500,000 coins. But once again, I am waiting until tonight to buy. And of course, if you're smart, you probably just bought 85s at discard, sold them at 1.5k yesterday at content time, and doubled your coins. So if you're kind of talking or listening to me talk about Path to Glory cards and it's all a bit waffle to you, just buy 85s at the weekend, sell them at double the price. Every single content time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, double or triple your coins and keep doing that. That literally is worked till the end of time. It's worked since with the wild cards. Like I say it on every video, like it doesn't work, but I just know there's someone out there that's not done it yet that will do it, double their coins, and then they'll have a fantastic rest of the week. And then also fodder cards. Again, easiest way to make coins on this game is buy these cards on bids and snipes at, not content times, morning UK, whenever you're on the game. Buy them at 13k, 12.5k on bids and snipes. Sell them at 15 to 19k, all the way up, yes, to 19,000 coins on lazy sales at content. That is these discard Path to Glory cards. And watch the coins fly in. Rinse and repeat it every single day. You'll make 2 to 5,000 coins a card, but you'll sell 20 to 50 of them. That adds up very, very quick, especially if you're someone who's pretty lazy and doesn't want to actively trade on this game, but wants to do all the SBCs and the Evos. It is still broken. I should probably be doing it now, but I'm trading these Martinez and these Simeone cards. Yeah, the last important thing from me, boys, is what I just spoke about before. We will talk about it more on Thursday and Friday, but will this officially be, with Great to the Game, the first market correction or market crash in a while? Look at these big end cards. They crashed for a while into the World Cup, and they've kind of stabilized for almost now, what is 2 weeks. Pina's gone from sort of 1.7 to 1.9. She's actually gone up. This card, who's one of the best cards in the game, Vicky Lopez's UCL card, is now 800,000 coins. And if you check the graph of this card, she's done fine. She's done absolutely fine. Since she got the upgrades today, she's had the upgrades this whole time. She went down to 500, but she's now 800,000 coins. Basically, there's been nothing to really, really crash this market on the super top end cards. Will we finally see that with Great to the Game? Is it finally time for one more market crash before we then get Phenoms and Footies and just one more, and then you see these cards go to 10 to 20,000 coins? And it all feels like we're just waiting for the 85 times 10s. Could we see it with Great to the Game? I think we could. Boys and girls, enjoy the rest of the week with the World Cup. And everyone, give me your Croatia versus England score predictions down below. I'll be doing mine on the Twitch stream tonight as we torture ourselves going for that Gauntlet Eto card. So if you want to come and say hello, come and get involved there. Yeah, subscribe if you are new. And until next time, boys, I will see you all in a biz.